This area is actually quite nice. It's like there's a proper road here. I'm not sure where the fuck I'm going, but anyway. All right. So here we are, the most peaceful place in my small town from over there. I don't think you can see anything on this camera, but the town is in that direction. And hold on, let me get the mic closer to my mouth. All right, I posted my picture for Instagram to see how at peace I am. You know, if you don't post a picture of yourself in a green space like this, enjoying life, sucking in your boogers because you're also kind of sick, then it means nothing. So you need to share it. Anyway, I hope the wind isn't blowing too hard on the mic. I got the wind protection on, but you never know until you actually get to editing, which I absolutely hate. Like, if I could just snap my fingers and upload this to my phone and then have an app do everything for me, that would be great, but it's still not. With all this AI bullshit, and it's still not there. But that would be awesome. But I imagine it's gonna be pretty hard to create something like that actually knows what kind of shit you like and how you want to edit it and what you want to express to the world, so it doesn't cut out good shit and live in random bullshit. Pardon my language. English isn't my first language, so I don't know how many times I'll have to say this. I'm sorry. It has to be annoying at this point, but yeah, it isn't my first language, so the words that are coming out of my mouth are mostly... What the fuck happened here? Wait, hold on, let me finish my thought and then we'll get to this. The words that come out of my mouth are mostly, you know, words that I've learned from movies and shit. And in movies and shit, they speak like this and shit. And now I speak like this too. But I guess I need to get more cultured and learn to speak properly if I want to make it as a big kahuna on any platform. And I also got to work on my look a bit, because if you don't look the part, no one's gonna take you seriously. And at the moment I look like a fucking hobo. Let me show you. I haven't shaved in about fucking 3 or 4 days. But I'll get on it as soon as I get home. For now, let us enjoy this fucking view, man. Okay, so what I was saying earlier, like what the fuck happened here, I was talking about this. This wasn't here. This wasn't here when I left last year. This was here, of course. It's like the path for the river and shit. But this shit, like this whole pile of dirt and this whole field dug up in front of me, it was all green. It was all green. What the fuck are they building here? In the middle of nowhere, in my peace zone. In the place where I come to relax, they decided to fucking build something. What the fuck are they building here? I mean, I guess I'll keep you posted in a couple of years. I'll show you what has become of this place. But for now, it looks like this. And I used to walk. There used to be a little campfire over here for the shepherds. There's a shepherd over there. But I guess the sheep are all fucking... They sold them or something because it's summer and they might die. Anyway, the shepherd would come through this side. This was all green, and take his sheep and then go down to the river, have some water, go down to the other side, you know, graze the grass, and then they will go back home over there. Over there, if you see that. If you see it. I'm doubting you see it because this camera isn't really for pointing out details. It's mostly to keep things simple. Like, I kind of love it. I love it and I hate it at the same time. I hate it because it doesn't have the quality of, you know, an actual, you know, full frame camera. But for what it is in its small package. I can carry it in this pouch with this mic all together, and I have absolutely no issues at the airport or anything like that. I got my stuff in my backpack. I got this in this pouch, and it's very comfortable. It's very comfortable. What I'm looking for in a camera, trying to, you know, become a vlogger and shit like that. Jesus, that sounds so cringe, trying to become a vlogger. I'm not fucking trying. I mean, I am, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's like, it's more of a, I've learned that as at first when I first started recording myself, I did think, oh shit, I need to try harder. I need to actually try, you know, to become a vlogger. But after filming myself for like 3-4 times maybe, I realized, holy shit, this is actually kind of therapeutic. I'm also getting to practice my English because I don't really have many people to talk to face in English, and not feel a bit awkward about it, because the people that I would like to talk to would be, you know, native speakers, and I would be like a beginner in their eyes, and our conversation wouldn't really fly off really well. But if I'm just speaking into the camera, speaking my mind, and then watching it later and like thinking about what I just said and how I said it, I can learn this way. You get me? I can recognize when I'm saying some bullshit. I mean, when I'm watching it at the editing stage, I can tell when, oh, this is some bullshit that I just said. This isn't the right phrasing. I didn't use the right words here. And slowly, I'm getting better at it. Anyway, it also helps me to express my thoughts in real time. Like right now, at first I thought I needed to like write a script for, and I'm still gonna do that for different types of videos for my different channels. Like if I'm talking about some news or some shit like that, I'd rather write a script so I know exactly what I'm talking about, bullet point by bullet point. But if I'm doing shit like this and just recording myself talking shit into the camera, I would rather do it freestyle, you know, like not think about anything really, not prepare my story right before I start recording or some shit like that. No, I just wanna be the type of travel vlogger that goes somewhere interesting like this. Like, what the fuck is this? Are they building a park or something, or what the fuck? Anyway, it's good that they're doing something, I guess, because this place was actually only for a ship, and now it looks like they're actually gonna do something, like they're gonna build a lake or something. I'm hoping they're gonna build like something that actually, you know, helps the town over there. And over here there are some factories and houses and shit like that. But I hope it's something like I wouldn't say a shopping, like a park, like a big ass park, where people from that side and from this side can gather together here and, you know, enjoy the green space and not have to fucking inhale all the fucking fumes from the cities, you know? That would be actually nice. But if they build some bullshit, like, what did I say? Build some bullshit, like a fucking new shopping center or something like that, that's gonna be pretty fucking retarded, man. We already have enough, and we have enough space in other places to build that if they need to. Over here should be a green space, should be a big ass park for everyone to enjoy, to come together from that side, from that side, from that side, from that side, walk over here, get some fresh air, talk with their friends, stay on their phone or whatever they want, but be in a green space where they can actually get some fresh air. Anyway, what's this? I mean, I'm not gonna go further because it doesn't look like the safest path down here. And then I guess actually I could go down there somehow. I could, but I am not in the mood. And look at my shoes, they're fucking white. I'm not gonna risk it. I only came here to distress, which is kind of weird because why would I distress when I'm off from work for the next, I guess I got 8 more days. I have been sleeping in. I haven't gone outside in like ever since I got home because I've been sick. And right now I'm feeling a bit better, but still, as you can hear it in my voice, and when I'm breathing in through my nose, you can notice that I'm still fucked up a bit. I don't know what the fuck happened on that ship, but all I know is that it started with one guy, which was the youngest chef, youngest junior chef that's trying to learn all the stations, and basically he was front and center with the guests, you know, cooking their breakfast and shit. And then he probably got something from one of the guests. He got some virus from one of the guests. Then he came down to the kitchen, and as he was working every section, you know, trying to learn everything as their plan for him, he spread that virus from one person to the next until it got to me, and now I'm fucked up. Right before my vacation, you know, one day before my vacation, I was working with him. And I got his fucking virus. And now I need to I'll be alright in a couple of days. It's been rough the past couple of days, but I'm feeling better. I know I'll be alright in a couple of days. In a couple of days also, no. In like 4 days, I'll be getting paid. I'll be waiting on that. Because to be honest with you, my financial situation isn't the best. So I really need that money. Whatever they give me, I need it. As long as it's above like 1,000 euros, I'm good. I hope it's that. But we'll see. Because I only work for 2 weeks. And according to my contract, I'm salaried. What the fuck is the car doing there? I'm seeing a car coming this way. I don't understand why is it coming this way. Oh, I don't see it anymore because of the bushes. I'm not sure if it's coming this way or going some other place. If it's coming this way, I'm gonna stop the recording because I don't want to be a fucking weirdo. Is it coming this way? Yeah, it's coming this way, and it's not a car, it's a fucking quadcopter. Okay. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what the fuck happened with that guy on the quad bike. Oh no, I see him. Fucking hell, man. I thought he went away. Either way, I'm gonna go in the opposite direction, in the place where I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to. I'm gonna need to keep the camera close to my face because I'm a fucking introverted little bitch, and I cannot be seen recording myself talking into a camera, so I need to be all covert and shit. So I'm looking for a hiding spot where I can actually... Jesus, this wind, I hope it's not bad for the mic. It's really windy, but it's nice, man. I mean, I actually enjoy it. It's bad for the camera and the mic, but I love this kind of weather. Sunny and windy. Sunny and windy, and sometimes cloudy and really windy. You know, when it's light outside but it's cloudy, like really cloudy, like fucking purple clouds, angry clouds, just about to start raining, and the wind is blowing really fucking hard, almost picking you up. That's the kind of weather that I love every once in a while. Unfortunately, we don't really have that much over here. I'm guessing in America, in Oklahoma or whatever, with all the tornadoes or wherever they are, I'm guessing that's where this type of weather is most likely found. Alright, now I'm back here. I'm guessing the guy with the quad bike is taking advantage of the whole construction shit, and he's about to come over here and fucking do some circles and shit. If that's your thing, if that's how you want to enjoy life, instead of fucking going on a relaxing walk like me, picking some, you know, fucking cheap clothes, fucking easy to wear, breathing in fresh air. If you don't want to do that and you want to fucking put on a helmet and a fucking motorcycling equipment and go into nature and make a lot of bullshit noise and, you know, rise up a bunch of dust, then be my guest if that's your thing, but stay the fuck away from me, because I fucking hate your guts. You're a fucking retard. You don't know how to appreciate nature. What you're doing has no fucking actual use. Like if you were on a quad bike in nature looking for lost people or trying to help replant trees, then fair play, good for you. If you're just doing it just to fucking, because that's your way of fucking relaxing, instead of getting off that bike and going for a walk, you're fucking retarded, man. And I'm sorry for my language, and I know I probably shouldn't use that word, but you get what I'm saying. I'm not actually shitting on actual people with, you know, with mental issues, developmental issues. When I say the R word, it's something else. You get what I'm saying. I don't need to explain myself. Although I probably should, but I don't have the tools necessary. How the fuck do I get down here, man? Before that quad bike fucking finds me. How do I get down here? Because I have more things that I need to talk about. Okay, let's do an experiment. Or let's make a bet. If I actually survive this and I get down there, you hit the like and subscribe. If I don't, and I fall on my ass and shit, you still do that, and it's a win-win for both of us. Deal? Thank you. What the fuck? Yeah, that wasn't comfortable at all. That wasn't comfortable at all, and because these shoes are a bit too tight, they're fucking digging into my soles. No, not my soles. What's the fucking, you know? So if this is the foot, and this is the, no, I cannot fucking. So imagine this is my foot. This is the leg. This is my foot. You know what? Forget it. I don't fucking know how to show you this thing. This thing down here is fucking digging into that. It's digging into that and it's killing me. What else do we have here? I understand nothing very interesting is happening in this video, but for me it's really helpful for my mental state. If I could get over the fact that I am a bit ashamed of doing it in front of other people, so I need to do it in the middle of nowhere like this. If I can get over that, all will be fantastic. But I feel like I need to build a following first, so I can justify it. Like if people ask me what I'm doing and what I'm filming for, I can be like, I have a YouTube channel. They'll be like, what's the name? This is the name. Oh, you have like 1,000 subscribers. You know, at least 1,000 people who are watching my shit. Okay, this was a mistake. I see the water there, but this is really like, I can feel it sinking under my feet. So I need to find some hard ground to walk on. No. All right. So this is not really ideal, but it's actually the best I think I can get. So the sheep seem to still be around because I see all these tracks in the mud, but I don't see them on the farm. I don't know where they keep them, or maybe they don't have as many as they used to. How the fuck do I get there? I'm trying to get to the water without getting all muddy and shit. Can I go through here? Like, is there a path? Like I can go around like that? Oh, fucking hell, man. Why do I do this to myself, man? Why do I do this? Why didn't they fucking... No, I'm not going this way. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go around. I am old enough to understand when it's time to give up on a stupid idea and find a better path. Keep in mind, kids, the obstacle may be the way, but you can also go around it. You don't need to go through it. All right. I really hope I don't find that quad bike guy around here. I mean, I hope he doesn't find me. That would be fucking awkward as shit. Look, we got a football, which is busted. Leave it to human beings to fucking leave a bunch of bullshit in the middle of nature because they're too lazy to pick up their shit and take it to a proper place. Anyway, all right. My nose is running. Okay, so I had a dream last night about my grandma. It left me kind of my late grandma because she's gone, and it left me a bit traumatized. Let's go this way, just to see it from the bottom. Interesting. Yeah, it's not the most ideal place to be, but at least it's quiet. Anyway, what I was talking about? Oh yeah, my dream about my late grandma. So I don't really remember much because you know how dreams go. But what I do remember is something that I've always thought about, and it's the way we had to, you know, in the Romanian countryside, back in the day, when there was no internet, no nothing, we didn't even have proper roads. It was all dirt roads and shit, and the only cars we had were you know, a carriage with a fucking horse or a cow. And the only real jobs we had were working the fields, plowing the fields and surviving, living off of that. When I was living with them, with my grandparents, when I was really a small child, like I think I lived with them from like 3 years old until I was 6 or 7, until it was time for me to go to school. And then I moved with my mom in the big city, which was quite an experience for me. We moved a couple of times since then, and it really messed me up because as soon as I got a couple of really good friends somewhere, we gotta move. And then we moved someplace else and I was the new guy again. And then I had to start over, and it got to a point where I was like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm not gonna try anymore. And as a consequence of that, now I don't really have that many friends. I only have a couple of people that I consider friends, but I know they probably don't really consider me their best friend or anything like that. But for me, they're really special people because they helped me when I was at my lowest, even if they don't realize it. I know, and that's enough. And anyway, back to the dream. So, as I was living with my grandma, Is that a quad bike? No, fucking hell. I'm fucking traumatized, man. I kept looking behind my shoulder just to make sure that guy doesn't see me recording myself. Anyway, it was a kind of nostalgic dream. It reminded me of how she used to, sacrifice the birds when it was time to make dinner, and did all of that work. Like it's not as easy as you imagine. What the fuck is a deer doing there? I swear I saw a deer. You probably couldn't see it on the camera, but there's a deer there. There's a little deer there. What the fuck? What is a deer doing here? We're not even close to the woods or anything like that. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying, man. I'm retarded, man. See, I even used that word on myself, so it's not like I'm discriminating against, a certain type of people. What the fuck was I talking about, man? Remind me in fucking 1 hour when my battery runs out. Okay, well, we're gonna witness this process in real time. You're gonna witness me trying to remember what the fuck I'm trying to talk about. So dream, grandma, sacrificing birds. Okay. It wasn't as easy as, just fucking, you cut off the head of a chicken and then you put it in a pan, fry it up, and then that's it, No. Grandma had to do all sorts of mambo jumbo to make sure the food that was coming out was actually good, and she was using every piece of that fucking chicken. Even the feathers she would save for pillows, to make new pillows or stuff old ones. So everything back there was really pragmatic, really practical. You wouldn't waste so much of anything as we do today. Like today, people buy a fucking bottle of juice just to drink half of it and throw the rest away. Or same with even like food, like chicken, like whatever. They buy too much and then they realize, oh, I'm not hungry anymore. This has gone bad. I need to throw it away. That's but in a way I understand, because they had no experience with how that food actually got to be made, what went into that process, how much work actually went into that process for them to get their shitty ass food. If they knew what was happening from start to finish, maybe they would appreciate it more and think about it before buying more than enough, and having to throw half of it away. But that dream that I just had last night left me with the sense of this area is actually quite nice. It's like there's a proper road here. I'm not sure where the fuck I'm going, but anyway, it left me with a sense of understanding, with a sense of so to make you understand where I'm coming from, whenever my grandma used to do that when I was little, and she even made me do it a couple of times, and I failed because I was a little child, a little scared little bitch, and whenever she gave me a knife and whatever and told me to cut the throat of a chicken, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't fucking do it. I thought it was barbaric. I thought I thought we shouldn't do this. I thought we should all live with animals in peace and whatever. But the thing is, if you strip away everything that we have right now, and all we're left with is our fields and our, gardens and whatever, sure, you can live on vegetables for a while, but eventually you need to get some meat in you. You need to, have a source of food that's available all year round. And if you don't have enough chickens to live off of their eggs, and also eventually you need to leave some eggs there so you can get more chickens. And also those chickens will get old and die. It's not like they live forever if you leave them alone. No, those chickens will get old and die. When that happened in the countryside, those chickens got their head cut off and made into a nice little healthy dinner. It was their time to go. They lived their life. They served their purpose. We served our purpose. We let them live. We took care of them. And then we took their lives and we feed ourselves. It sounds barbaric for some people, especially in this generation. But it's really not. It's really respecting the circle of life and the way of life. Now this is a nice little puddle over here. I love the sound. Really relaxing. If I was like 13 right now, I probably would have taken my shorts off and went for a dip, but I'm not anymore, and I know this water is dirty as fuck. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep walking. Anyway, back to the chicken shit. So when my grandma was doing that, I felt like it was barbaric. It was the wrong thing to do. I didn't feel good about it at all, even though I enjoy the food. I love the food. That food that I had at my grandma's house to this day was the best food I've ever had in my fucking life. Even as I was working, I've been working for the past few years in all sorts of restaurants around the UK, around Europe. Sure, they make good food, but nothing was as good and felt as healthy as whatever my grandma used to make. And now I understand why. Because most places nowadays just buy their things prepackaged and then they just do a little bit of cooking and that's it. The way my grandma do it was straight from the fucking ground, from the source, raised by herself. You know, taking the feathers off herself, making sure everything is nice and proper from ground zero to the end of the process. And that made everything, on top of having the best taste in the world, that also made everything a whole lot more special. But now, especially after thinking about it quite a few times during my life, like I started off thinking it was barbaric, then I was like, maybe it's not as barbaric because it's something that we need to do to survive. Then, well, in the jungle, animals always eat each other. We, at least as humans, you know, when it comes to the chickens or the animals that we raise to eat, we don't just fucking torture them. We're not like when I talk about not torturing them, I mean like families, like family farms, not big factories that fucking have hundreds of thousands of fucking animals cramped in one fucking cage and torturing them on the daily until they die, and then selling them to us as food. I mean, when we are respectful of the animals that we raise, and we raise them with love and care, and then they get old and it's time to go, and instead of just burying them like we would do a human being, we choose to sacrifice them and eat them. I would say that's pretty fucking normal if you think about it. That's the proper way to do things. If you're gonna do that, you should do it this way. You should raise the animal with love, with respect, let it grow old, and when it's old and you know it's time to go, that's when you cut off their head and make a nice dinner out of it and pay your respects for the food that you received. Why the fuck am I talking about this like it's some big fucking discovery that no one has thought about? I don't know. I don't believe that it's a big fucking discovery. I know I'm fucking retarded, and I'm sorry for saying that word again, but I am. And as you can see, and Um, even though it's not a big discovery, I just felt the need to talk about it. As I've said previously, recording myself into the camera, I've realized after a few times of doing that, it's very therapeutic for me. And even though I'm talking mad bullshit sometimes, and I'm not really saying anything important or of substance, it feels good for me. It feels like I am getting something off my chest, considering I don't really have anyone else to talk to face, and I can't afford therapy, and I have a lot of trust issues. Like, even if I were to go to therapy, I wouldn't trust the therapist. I would be like, can you promise me you're not gonna fucking tell everything that I tell you to someone else? Because I never know. They may have that oath or whatever, but you never know what types of people you run into, especially in my country, in Romania. The therapists here, for the longest of time, I'm not sure if now they have to be registered and properly trained and whatever, but for the longest time, therapists were just some fucking dickheads off the street who decided, okay, I'm gonna try to do this without going to medical schools or anything like that. Basically making up their own qualifications and, just starting their business and having people coming in. And as a result of that, there have been a lot of scandals where therapists have been hitting on their clients, and taking advantage of their weaknesses. Like, as you can imagine, very young women would go to some old fucking therapist, talk about their problems, talk about how they're unsatisfied with life or whatever, and those therapists would fucking write down every single fucking weakness that those girls had, and then they would flip it on them and get them to sleep with them like that. And when you live in a country like that, you tend to not fucking trust therapists. So that's my problem right now. I am now in quite a peaceful area. Anyway, so this is therapeutic for me. And am I still recording? Yes, I'm still recording. This is very therapeutic for me. And even though I'm talking mad shit, I'm gonna keep doing it. And whoever enjoys these videos, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Whoever doesn't, guess what? Instead of leaving me a comment saying how shit I am, you can just simply go, click on whatever, I'm not sure exactly where, but you can click somewhere and tap not interested in this content or whatever, and then you won't see me anymore. I won't see you anymore. You get to go to some other channels that you actually enjoy and spread some positivity there instead of spreading negativity here. You get me? I get that I'm not the most ideal content creator with the best ideas and your cup of tea exactly what you're looking for. If I'm not that, it is what it is. I'm not gonna apologize for being myself and trying to express myself. You get me? I advise every single person that doesn't like what I'm doing or thinks I'm cringe or thinks people that do this type of shit are worthless or whatever, I strongly advise you to try to do the same thing. If you're not sure and you don't want to show your face, you want to hide your identity, fine. Wear a mask or don't show your face at all. Just film like this. Just film whatever you're seeing. But and try to talk about what's on your mind, and then post it online. And then you will understand what all of us content creators are going through. You'll understand that for the most part, The people that do this shit, like I'm doing right now, are doing it for their own mental health. The people that are actually making money also started doing it for their own mental health. And the money that they're getting right now is a bonus for people, you know, liking what they're posting. But mainly what I'm trying to say is, even if I wasn't gonna make any money doing this, I was still gonna do this because I've always wanted to do this. I've always been insecure about doing it. As you can see, I still am, because I'm only recording myself in the middle of nowhere or when no one is around, which is kind of, if you think about it, it's not like a crazy insecurity. Because me personally, even though I respect what different content creators do, and I watch a lot of travel vloggers, and I see them like in the middle of the fucking town center talking loudly and obnoxiously, you know, and interacting with other people. Sometimes I enjoy that kind of content, but I realize if I was in that position, if I was close to that content creator while he was filming in the middle of the street, I would be pretty fucking annoyed. I would be like, get the fuck out of the way, I'm trying to get to my job or whatever I'm trying to do, you know? I'm not trying to be in your video. And when I choose to film in the middle of nowhere, part of the reason for why I'm doing it like this is not just because, oh, I'm so insecure, I don't want people to see that what I'm doing or whatever. Because at the end of the day, I'm posting this online and someone will eventually see me and my face and talking like a fucking retard into a camera. But part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to be a nuisance for other people. I don't want to be in the middle of the town center and have people walk around me and avoiding me and trying to avoid me because they don't want to be in my video, and you know, have them be uncomfortable because I'm trying to make content, you know. I'm not the Jesus Christ, is so indie. I'm not that type of content creator. I don't want to make people uncomfortable. So that's part of the reason why I'm filming myself in the middle of nowhere. I will admit, part of it is, you know, insecurity. I would feel like a weirdo fucking if other people were around here and looking at me, and I wouldn't be able to talk like this into a camera if other people were here, for that reason. But it's also because, as I've said, if I was a regular person walking around the street and a vlogger would be like this next to me, hey, how's it going, guys? We're in fucking whatever this town is. Hey, what's going on, guy? You know, if I was that person next to that content creator, I would be a little bit pissed off. I would be like, okay, I understand, man, what you're trying to do, but fucking leave me alone. Go away. I don't want to be in your video. You know. So respect to whoever chooses to do this, but be mindful of those around you as well, because you're not the center of the universe as much as we all would like to be. We're not. We are actually nothing without each other. Not one person is more special than another, even though the way we built up our societies makes it seem like there's always one top dog, and there's no. That top dog is the person that the most people in that society chose to give their power to. But if the people downstairs decide to, okay, we need to take the power back from this fucking lunatic, like I can think of an example right now, Trump. Those people were like that, and okay, we need to take the power back from this lunatic. They could do it, and they could do it effortlessly. But the way the system is built up, it's like a couple of greedy fucks got in the top echelon of that system, and they're making sure crazy fucks like them can keep running shit and not be dethroned by the regular folk that put them there. So it's a bit of a conundrum that we're finding ourselves in, and hopefully, I am hopeful that everything will change for the better. It's not like this is the first fucking crazy maniac we had in power since forever. There have been quite a few fucking madmen in power along the You know, the fuck me and my English, man. You get what I'm saying. Anyway, yes, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, I thank you for watching this. I thank you for leaving a like or a comment or whatever you want to do. I thank you for existing. Thank you for being here. Sometimes life is good, sometimes life is bad. But why is it bad though? Is it bad because it's actually bad? Or is it just our perception of the situation at the time? Because if you've noticed, there are disasters happening on the daily, people dying and suffering on the daily. And even so, some days you're happy, you're so happy, you're full of sunshine. Some days you're miserable because something happened to you. So, wouldn't you be able to choose to be happy, just to be happy, no matter what happens? Because at the end of the day, there are bad things happening all over. And it's all a matter of perception. Like if you're in that situation, of course, you'll be suffering. If your parents die or whatever, you'll be suffering. But at the same time, if your parents are alive, but some other people's parents are dying and they're suffering, you'll be fucking okay. You don't have any issues with that. I mean, not in that sense. You get what I'm saying? Anyway. I kind of don't want to stop recording, but at the same time, I don't have much else to say. Should I talk about my future plans? My future plans are to keep carrying this little pouch with me and this camera and this mic. And whenever I get somewhere or I feel like somewhere special or I feel like I have something to say, I am going to pull out this little camera and talk. And then post it on YouTube. I mean, after editing it, which I fucking hate. I just spent like a couple of hours yesterday to edit a video. I finished editing it, and when I was trying to upload it to YouTube, YouTube wouldn't fucking accept the format. And then I had to fucking download another program, transcode it. Yeah, transcode the video into another format, and then try again. And guess what? The original format worked, and the new format didn't work. So that kind of fucking pissed me off, because after editing for a couple of hours, another couple of hours fucking trying to upload it, another fucking couple of hours trying to transcode it, another fucking couple of hours trying to re-upload it, and only for everything to end in the original video being uploaded without it needing to be transcoded. And then that was the day. Fucking, like, it took me the whole day just to upload one video, and it got kind of annoying. And that's what I dread the most right now. I dread the editing and uploading, because you never know when YouTube is gonna fuck your shit up. But I'm also uploading to Rumble. I think it's a pretty decent platform. If I actually get any views there, it seems like I'll be paid a nice sum of money, but we'll see how it goes. And okay, I need to blow my nose and I need to fucking cough. So I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're alright. And if anything is happening in your life that you feel is the end of the world, it's not, man. Trust me, it's not. Even in your darkest days, it's not the end of the world. It's only your perception of that moment right there. Sure, the moment might be fucking horrible, but it will pass. Everything will pass and change. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And that's real. Or leaves you kind of severely injured. You understand what I'm saying. It's not like I'm referring to what doesn't kill you, like you jumping off of fucking the first floor. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. No, that's gonna leave you fucking paralyzed from the waist down, but I mean mental stuff. Like if you're going through some hard stuff mentally, and you think it's the end of the world because of that, trust me, it's not, and you'll be alright no matter what. As long as you let it pass. Let it pass. If you cannot go through it, go around it, let it pass, and I promise you, tomorrow will be a better day. I love you. I hope you'll love me someday too. Take care.